Okay there, singing world. This video will offer Italian pronunciation help for the aria Sempre Libera, Violetta's aria from La Traviata. This is the third video in a three-part series. This is the final part of the aria, the cabaletta. If you haven't watched the first two videos already, I suggest that you do. In the description box below, there are links to these videos. In the first video especially offers an introduction and also get you familiar with all the formulas to why things are pronounced the way they are. So what we're going to do is go through this word by word, explore the tips and tricks to help you sing this part of the aria without accent, and discussing the proper open and closed vowels, and also assimilations and phrasal doublings. So here we go on to part 3. We'll do word by word first and then line by line. So the first word, Sɛmpre. So it's an open O on this, open E on the stress, right? Sempre Libera. So the word libera has the stress on the E vowel, so the E is closed, right? The A vowel is closed, right? Libera. Notice the single R in libera because the R is surrounded by vowels, and the rolled R in sempre because the R touches a P in Sempre. Next, we had dɛgg'io in the video before this, and this is a word that can be pronounced either open or closed on the stress. So it can be dɛgg'io or degg'io, however you like. Now, Folleggiar is the accent is on the A. The stressed vowel is the A. Folleggiare is the actual full word. So we have a double L and a double G. Both the O and the E are closed. DI is a weak monosyllable of. So it does not double. Okay? So giɔia. So it's not going to be giɔia. Now the word DI that has an accent that is poetic for the word day, that does double. So that is a strong monosyllable. So the difference between a strong monosyllable and weak monosyllable, again, is a strong monosyllable will cause the next word, if it starts with a consonant, to double. In this case, this is a weak monosyllable, so it's one j, right? Giɔia. Notice that the word giɔia has a stressed vowel that's surrounded by semivowels, but it's an open O. Giɔia, ah. So together it's di giɔia in giɔia. Notice the N has an assimilation. And what I mean by that, you're going to say giɔia with the middle of the tongue, and the N is pronounced with the middle of the tongue instead of the tip of the tongue. In giɔia. Next word, VO is open, va. And this next line presents us with a choice, because the word va is a strong monosyllable and the word K is a strong monosyllable. So we have two strong monosyllables in a row. And in speech, we might be able to double both. But in singing, we have to choose just one. So we can do one or the other. So we can have the word va double the K sound in the K. Or we could have the K, which is also strong monosyllable, double the S in scorra. So you can either say scorra, or you could say scorra. Note that if we did sing scorra, it's too much, right? So it's too much for singing. So we should pick one or the other. So the word scorra is a closed O and a double R, and a double R rolls. So scorra. Il, viver. Notice that this R will roll strongly because it's going to touch the next word that has a consonant. So viver mio, mio. Okay, and all of this will feel very exaggerated for singing, but it's very good if you sing it this way. Next, pay, closed E. Now we have a semivowel that was going to open up the vowel on the stress, following the normal way of doing things, right? So sentiɛri, like head, right? That's your purity test, right? We always do a purity test. Yeah, right? Especially before an R. As Americans, we tend to not, R's influence vowels too much, right? So sentiɛri, and that's how we check it. Del is del, a, piacer, a, right? So piacer, Nasca. So we have not had this yet in the entire aria. We have the ska, which is sort of a double consonant to an Italian. Nasca, when you sing. Right? When I speak, I can say Nasca and hiss the S a little bit. When I sing, I have to separate the A from the S. Right? So the first note is completely Nasca. The second note is completely ska. Nasca giorno. Right? And that's the way it's in the music, it is separated, right? So Nasca, and to do it legato, you see, you just continue. Going on. Giorno, closed O on the stress. O, giorno. Going on. Muɔia. So it's an open O, and again, surrounded by vowels, right? U, A, ya. Right? Uoia, muɔia. So it's a lot of going around and around and around and around in your palate. Going on. Sempre, we've had. Liɛta, open E after the semivowel. Liɛta. Again, we have the word ne, and that is going to be a strong monosyllable, doubling the R. And the O in this word is open. So, ne rritrɔvi, not rritrɔvi, not double T, right? Not double V, rritrɔvi, no, rritrɔvi. So it's a very flowing word. Going on. Double D, because the word a is a strong monosyllable, right? So, ddilɛtti. So, it just trips along very nicely, right? It's not not short. Ddilɛtti. So very subtle. Ddilɛtti. Sɛmpre we've had over and over again. And then nuɔvi. Nuɔvi. Now here's one of the most interesting words, right? We have this in De Spina's aria, this word. So there are many ways to say this word. Now there are, in the traditional way of saying it, there are two vowels. The first E is open, and the second is closed, right? And there are several words in Italian that have two vowels in a row that you say both. One of them is in the verb to be, when you use the subjunctive tense, so the congiuntivo in Italian, si, right? Si. So if you were to say, may you be damned, si maledetto, right? And in this word, it was originally pronounced dai, right? So a, without a glottal, dai, right? Like that. Now, you can do it day, also, that's acceptable, two closed E's. And it also can be truncated to de, which is the most common you hear in singing, right? De volare. But you notice that Verdi gave you two notes, so it might be interesting to try singing whatever you sing on an A flat, right? But then A on the second vowel. De volare. That's an interesting, because the change of vowel is actually very helpful for the change of notes in that aria. So try it, see how you like it. Going on, volare, right? So flipped R, closed O, closed E. Il we've had, mio we've had, and then we've also had pensiɛr. So this ended up being a very short video because we're wrapping everything up, and all the principles were in the first two videos. Again, if you haven't caught the first two videos, make sure you check them out. They're in the links in the description box below. I've also listed my websites in those links below. and the link again to the DOP, the pronunciation dictionary on the RAI site. So check it out. You can check out for yourself on a new aria things that are open and closed, and there's a playback button with a native Italian speaker. So now, before we wrap this up, let's do complete lines. Okay. So, sempre libera dɛgg'io, Folleggiar di giɔia in giɔia, vo che scorra il viver mio, pei sentiɛri del piacer, Nasca il giorno o il giorno muɔia, sempre liɛta nei rritrɔvi, ddilɛtti sempre nuɔvi, dei volare il mio pensiɛr. Thank you so much for watching. Please share and please like. And always remember to see your coach. And we'll see you at the opera.